Mike. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where you have three comedians tonight and myself. We're going to collide virtually so we can bring some laughter into your life. Let's hear it for our guest tonight. First up, we have Amy Pawlukiewics. Hopefully I said that correctly. She's an LA-based comedian who hails from Cleveland, Ohio. She's enjoying quarantine comedy because it combines her two favorite things: staying home and not wearing pants. Our next guest is a real housewife of the 818. She performs all over the country via Zoom. Winther is coming. Hello, Jessica Winther. Last but not least, this guest has his own relationship show streaming on Dry Bar Comedy via Facebook every Tuesday at 8 p.m. called Let's Be Honest with Mike Paramore. Welcome, Mike. Guys,
What's up, people?
What's up, people? Guys, I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. Please make sure you support the channel by subscribing, hitting the bell, and sharing our videos and live feeds. If you love the show, consider donating via Venmo at Chris Kidder Comedy. Welcome, everyone. All right, let me just fade you guys in. There we go. We're faded in. Welcome. I see Charles is here. I see Sean Carr's here. Welcome, guys. If it's your first time here tonight, make sure you jump into the live chat below. It's a mixture of talk show and game show. Tonight's topic and trivia is U.S. and world geography. This could be very challenging for most of us. But have a lot of fun, guys. And make sure if you have any questions for the guests, you leave them here. We're going to be showing their comedy clips throughout the night, and just enjoy the show. And if you say anything bad, I got Lily there in the audience. She's my moderator for tonight. Thank you, Lily. All right, guys, how you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
I didn't even make my bed for this, so that shows you how important you guys are.
I love it, man. My bed isn't made either. That's why I have a virtual background. Awesome, man. Well, welcome, guys. So tonight we're going to be going through doing some round-robin questions. Enjoy the questions. We're going to start with ladies first, but then we're going to be interjecting trivia throughout between the questions. But have a lot of fun. With these questions. But the very first one, I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and we're going to start with you, Amy. Describe yourself in 30 seconds or less.
Describe myself in 30 seconds or less. Oh my God.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm a Midwesterner who moved to LA, and I mostly stay home, so I'm still not used to it. I have a whole mess of animals because I'm an animal lover. I'm married. I have no children, and that's how I look so young. I don't know.
What kind of animals? What kind of animals?
I have 6 cats and a dog.
Holy.
Yeah,
bejeebus.
a lot. So I vacuum quite a bit.
Mike.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you for that. I think the audience has a good description of who Amy Pawlukiewics is. Am I saying that correct?
It's Pawlukiewics. You're close.
Yeah.
I think you're just adding an X at the end, which is fine.
Wicks. Okay.
You married a man named Pawlukiewics.
No, that's my maiden name. My husband's last name is Young.
I was gonna say Smith, but Young is like the second easiest name.
I know.
So many bad
I'm just
decisions
so-
in that 30 seconds.
I'm so lazy that I just don't want to go to the Social Security Administration and change my last name. So I was like, it's just easier to keep.
She's been married 20 years too. Is this really affecting their
Wait,
relationship?
what? 20 years? No way, dude.
No.
No, but you've been with them like 20 years, haven't you? Or 13?
Yeah, it's been a long time. We've been married for 3.
Oh, wow.
Guys, we're gonna go into our first trivia question. Just so you know, there is no prize besides bragging rights. However, if you do win tonight after I tally everything up, then we will welcome you back to a future show where you can go head to head against other winners. So
It's so on it.
it's one way for you to get back onto my show because everyone's dying to get here. So we're gonna start with our first question. What is the longest river in the U.S.?
I know.
Oh yeah. Real quick. Sorry, I meant to say this.
I didn't get a buzzer.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. Your name is your buzzer. I always say that. Your name is your buzzer. You say your name, and then I'll call on you.
He's all
Can I say Amy's name?
You can. You volunteer Amy to answer. And if you don't know the answer, feel free to
I
guess.
think I know what it is.
I think it's the Mississippi River.
Would anyone else like to guess for the correct answer?
I
Longest
was
river
gonna
in the
say that too.
longest river in the U.S.
It's probably the Mississippi. That's the most famous.
No, it's not the Mississippi.
This
river.
Colorado.
No, this river. No, this river
This
is
the only river.
this river is about 100 miles longer than the Mississippi River.
The Nile.
I love you.
Love it.
You can't tell me Jesus is wrong, sir.
Oh God. Yeah.
Jesus is always right. It is the Missouri River.
Oh. Yeah. It started with
Missouri
an M.
has a
Missouri
river?
Yeah, actually, honestly, I thought it was the Mississippi River, so I learned something new when I read this. But it's about 100 miles longer, and it feeds into the Mississippi River.
Oh, so you were half right.
Yeah, you're half right.
Who's your fact checker, sir?
I don't have one. You want to join my show, bro? Every week, I should have like a fact checker for sure.
I remember in school that now that you say that, I remember them saying when I was in 7th grade, which is when I had my geography stuntedness, that it was not what you thought it was. So
Yeah.
I think everyone was like, Mississippi, I'm sure. Okay. I actually feel kind of smart now that Amy guessed the same thing I did.
Are these all going to be trick questions, Kidder?
No, not all of them.
Do we get half points? She probably gets points for getting the first letter right. Missouri,
Missouri, first 2 letters, 3 letters, something like that. Hey,
Anyways.
all right, so let's go with you, Jessica. Describe yourself in 30 seconds or less.
I'm a Pisces with a bitch rising. No, I'm just kidding. It's not true. I mean, I'm slightly a bitch, but not totally a bitch. I'm actually semi-nice. I am a real housewife. You know, the one that actually cleans and cook. I don't cook anymore, but I order food, so that counts. Right? I used to cook, and now I do comedy. That's even better. It's like sounds worse. I have 2 kids. I know it's a mess. I have 2 kids. I'm a runner. Clearly, I'm not good at geography, but I do dance in my garage. I do comedy, and I'm an actor. And there's other stuff that I just cannot reveal. Okay, so
All right. There you go. Thank you so much,
much more
Jessica.
interesting.
Much more interesting.
Yes.
Second geography question. You got to think about this one spatially. What state is bordered by Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming?
Oh, I was gonna say.
That question's racist.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man.
Give them to me again. Give them to me
Okay.
again.
What state is bordered by Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, New York, Utah, and Wyoming? You're looking at a freaking map, aren't you?
Are you looking at a
She
map?
is
It's
looking
not
at a
New
map.
York.
Did you say Nebraska?
I did say Nebraska.
Fuck. Okay.
That was her guess.
You said New York?
No. I did not.
New Mexico? Is it? Oh, Amy.
Yeah.
No, New Mexico is one of the states that border this state.
Yeah, I have a guess.
Oh, go for it, Amy.
Texas?
Texas, yeah.
No, guys,
no.
it's next to New York.
No.
No, he said he
She
misspoke.
said-
This is
okay.
hilarious. I love this.
You did say New York.
I did.
Nebraska.
What the fuck? I feel
Thank
like
you,
it's very
Jessica.
far away.
I thought I was going crazy. I was
No.
like,
Did I say New York?
Yes.
Yes.
Iowa.
FML, dude. FML. Sorry about
Iowa.
that. No, listen. Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming are the states.
Denver. No,
Nevada.
Colorado.
Nevada?
It's Colorado.
Jesus Christ.
I cheated, but I got it.
New Mexico is, I don't know. Where's
Hang on,
Old
I'm not
Mexico?
going to
Colorado.
cheat.
New Mexico is
yeah,
right below
got it.
Colorado.
Really?
Oh, well, I know
So
how to
where's
cheat.
Vegas?
I'm making my family
Nevada.
so proud right now.
I'm from Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
That would make sense. Okay, just
Well, you said you dance in your garage, so I put 2 and 2 together.
you did.
How
I
about-
got a,
How about you, Mike? Describe yourself
How
in
about
30
me?
seconds or less, bro.
Do I keep track of the 30 seconds or do you keep
I
track
am.
of the 30 seconds?
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Where are we at now?
3
22?
seconds.
I'm a mama's boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Single, no kids. I invented threat level color coded toilet paper. Um,
Show us.
I drink child's drinks.
Whoa.
Black means that you need to start checking the delivery schedule at the stores because you're about to run out. Red means it's too late. You need to start showering after every boo-boo.
After every boo-boo.
I need red for 4 days out of a month.
Mike, are you in Cleveland now?
I am.
I'm from there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are there a lot of Pawlukiewics in Pawlukiewics?
No.
No, there's no.
No.
That's cool. I love my fellow Clevelanders. Where you at now?
I'm in LA.
Oh, okay. So that's
But
kind
my
of an
family's
upgrade, I guess.
My family's still back in Cleveland, so I'm back there a couple times a year when it's not the end of the world.
You have to social
right.
distance from the fam.
Ready?
Whatever.
Ready? Ohio people? And Las Vegas person? All right. Death Valley is located in which state? Your name is your buzzard.
Death Valley?
Is in which
Oh.
state?
Is it
Amy.
it's in Nevada, right?
Amy.
California.
Amy called out her name. It's California.
Oh, shit,
Yes.
sorry. It's on the way to Nevada.
It is. It's California.
Good job, Amy. That was an easy
Something about
I
Ohio.
got
That's
one.
cheating. She's in California. Ask me something about Ohio.
So is Jessica.
What are the 3 main cities in Ohio?
Cleveland. Wait, Pawlukiewics. Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati.
Yeah, they all start with C. The 3 C's.
Oh.
I'm from Buffalo, so I've driven through Ohio a lot, and
Oh, okay.
I always thought that was
We're
interesting
supposed
that
to
they're
hate each other.
we're supposed to hate each other. Well, I'm not like
You
from
are?
Buffalo. I'm from Houston, but
It's a sports thing.
is it a sports thing? Yeah.
I
Oh.
think so.
I hate the Bills. I grew up with the Cowboys. That was my team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why? Because if you're in Ohio, you have to like your sports teams.
It's just one of those things. Just pride, man. You have to.
Pride, yeah.
We suck, but you have to go down with the ship.
Well, you
Yeah,
do.
every year I watch my husband go down with the fucking shit. All right, I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to swear. I'm sorry.
You're
Are we not allowed to
you're good.
swear?
No, you're good.
I don't know. Okay.
I wouldn't be showing your clip if we weren't, Jess.
I know.
True. Okay.
Sorry.
Changing my background there. Now I feel like
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
more.
that's nice.
Now I'm in the comedy club. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So next question. We're gonna start with you, Jessica. What's your favorite thing to wear at work or on stage?
At work. Well, actually, my favorite thing to wear, I'm going to say this, and I actually think it's very important to match your panties and bra. And even though on stage I wear whatever, but it's very important underneath your clothing. That's what's important to me. So my favorite thing is to wear matching panties and bra on stage, because whatever else I wear, who gives a shit?
Do you say what's most important is
What your panties
what's
and bra.
underneath, or to make sure
Yeah.
you wear them underneath?
No, I wear them.
Okay, underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want anything flying out. I'm not 20. The shit's not all together. Like, just FYI.
You can still charge extra for that.
I could. I'm going to be broke soon. You got to give me some tips.
That's what you do. You put out a tip jar. Every time one flies out, somebody's got to give you a
Ooh.
Just
Five.
get your Venmo name tattooed right above your nipple.
Oh.
Wow,
my
that's
God.
dedication, Mike. That's dedication.
I feel like Mike knows what's going on here a little too well. Like, he knew exactly where to put it. Like, I think you should put it like right above your nipple. Like right, I just know. Not on your arm, not on your ass, not in that cute little spot, right above, but right on your nipple.
Yeah.
Mike, tell me about the strip clubs you are attending.
I've actually only been in 2 my entire life.
Oh, because you're a mama's boy and your mom would fucking beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, I lived in one
No,
for 2
because
years.
I actually never understood strip clubs. It don't make no sense. If you,
Right.
that's the one place. Like if you are horny, why would you go to the one place where you can't have sex? That's stupid. I don't like it.
Well, I think you can if you.
I think it depends on the club.
Depends on the
Like,
club.
I'm gonna give you all of my money so you can pretend to like me. Now that doesn't make sense. I don't like it at
Oh,
all.
Mike, haven't you been dating recently?
I'm one of those thoughtful daters that'll put a lot of thought into a date that only costs me $17.
Oh, so you're cheap.
No, I'm romantic.
Wow. No, he's romantic. like a picnic
romantic.
romantic, right?
Exactly, sir.
But peanut butter and
Exactly.
jelly sandwiches.
And I have a friend that works at a putt golf thing, so I get the hookup.
Oh yeah, dude.
A free
All right.
9.
All right. What U.S. state boasts the following rivers? The Guadalupe, Trinity, Rio Grande, Brazos, and Colorado.
Not New Mexico.
Your name is your buzzard.
Are there any strip clubs near those rivers?
Probably.
Wait a minute. Give it to me one more time.
Jessica's got the map.
She's
Come on.
looking at maps, dude. What U.S. state boasts the following rivers? The Guadalupe, Trinity, Rio Grande, the Brazos, and the Colorado.
Well, you didn't know I'm blind. The map is so small. Can't even fucking see it. I need 5.
All right. It's okay if you don't know. The answer goes
Let's
to the
guess.
house.
Oh, go, Chris, go. Let's guess. Why can't we guess?
You can. I said use your name as your buzzard. And guess.
Oh, how do I use it? Do I just
You
hit
just
it?
say Jessica, and I
Oh,
say okay, Jessica. Guess.
There's a wolf behind you, Jessica.
No, I have 2 wolves. I didn't mention that. He said Winther is coming. You said it.
Is there any chance one of your 37 cats will be making a cameo?
One of them tried, but I wouldn't let her because it's chaos. If I let one, they're all. You know.
I think it's Texas.
It is. It's Texas.
Woo!
I was having a heart attack about this, and I just Rio Grande. That's it. Yay for me.
How about you?
No.
How
Sorry.
about you, Mike? Favorite thing to wear on stage or at work? I'm assuming you work on stage all the time.
Yeah, no, I've been full-time comedian for about 6 years now. I don't have anything that I normally wear on stage. I mean, I have things that I take on stage with me that I like have to. They're like my blankie.
It's kind of like a good luck charm.
Yes, my
Yeah.
number one. It's a superstition of mine, but don't laugh. But my
No,
number one
let's hear
thing
it.
is
I have one
every
too.
comic usually like has to take a drink on stage.
Yeah.
This is my drink that I have to take on stage with me.
Okay. I'm concerned.
Well, I have to laugh a little bit. I drank those when I was a kid, man.
I feel like we had an understanding before I showed you that you wouldn't. I felt like you're breaking the rules of our.
How old are you, Mike?
What is that?
I love it, man. Those things are so good. It has
a lot of people would ask me, they're like, Mike, is that a squeeze it? And I'm like, I'm a grown ass man. What would I be doing with a squeeze it? This is a Kool-Aid burst.
Kool-Aid burst.
Oh, full of sugar.
Those had the
That
little.
gets you going.
Those things had the little tops that, when you take them off, they look like little spaceships. I used to play with them when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
I love those things. They're so good.
Okay. Mike, how old are you?
I'm scheduled to be 37 this year.
Scheduled.
Okay, you're a little honey.
Oh, man.
You are a little honey, is what you are.
What you mean? I'm technically like 63. I've been through a lot. I'm old.
Technically.
Same.
What are you living
I'm
in
old.
dog years? What the fuck is
pretty,
happening
like,
here?
My experience is like I'm old.
Really?
I'm pretty old. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, then you are allowed to drink the Kool-Aid pop.
Do you slip
I'm
anything
super
in there? Do you have like a little funnel where you put some vodka in there, some Tito's or no?
That
No.
indicates alcohol issues and alcoholism. I don't
No, you don't really drink, do you?
yeah, sometimes.
do?
I mean, socially, I don't think I've ever taken a drink by myself before.
That's smart.
But I've
Nice.
never really been into it. I don't know how y'all alcoholics be. It's so nasty.
Listen, I don't think you can judge until you
Yeah,
sat in the seat
Well, you
and
are
drank a bottle of
you
wine by
are
yourself.
you are exempt, Amy. You have 6 cats. You should be drunk a lot.
6 cats from Ohio. Yeah, you're exempt.
That's a lot. Yeah, I have an old spirit. Why do you think I was very attracted to you, Jessica, when you talked about your long titties? That's my shit.
They're not long. They're just small. They're still
you
good.
You
They're
said they
still
was long.
good. I mean, you can't see them because I'm wearing a sports bra, but they're okay.
He
They're
said
not
long
like.
titties.
No, I thought it was dope. That's
Did I say
my
long?
thing. That's my preference.
Did I?
That's my preference.
Wow.
I prefer that. I like it when a girl has to move her titties to put her belt on. That's my shit.
Oh, I
Totally.
don't have that. I just have to move my gut to put my belt on.
Yeah.
How do you
That's
feel
mine.
about that, Mike? How do you feel about that?
Well, Mike, that's got to be more. That's got to be more common these days, with the girls wearing their pants up to their breasts.
Their boobs.
Yeah.
God. All right,
Not
guys.
short-waisted. Sorry.
Next question.
I like it.
Next question. Which of the following states does not border the Great Lakes? Ohio, Michigan, Iowa, or Illinois?
Amy,
Iowa.
Go for it, Amy.
Iowa.
I keep forgetting my name.
It's okay.
It's Iowa.
Iowa.
I don't yell out my name very often.
Like said it first.
I know, but this is the best time to be like narcissistic, man, and just like shout your shit out, dude.
It just feels unnatural. Mike. It just feels unnatural.
Let's get
I got-
next one.
I got on a radio station here in LA, and they have this stupid trivia game, and it's called what is it? Battle of the Sexes. And I've gotten on there 3 times. I lost the first 2 times, and the third time I got on there, and we were tied up, and they did the whole thing. Use your name as a buzzard, and I had been practicing for months of just like saying my name as fast as I could, just Chris, because the questions are so dumb. It's just like, what's your favorite food? Chris, macaroni and cheese. You don't need to think about it. The only thing you need to think about is say your name. So just shout your name out.
But that's so.
It's so lame.
I
It
like
sounds
that you were
like- it
practicing though.
It
Yeah.
sounds like you're practicing self-love and asphyxiating masturbation.
Or like you
I love
have
that.
some sort of
I love
Tourette's where you're just yelling your own name.
Mike just went to asphyxiated masturbation. Like you
That's what
really
it sounds like.
pulled that
Mike.
out.
Mike, that's what it sounds like.
Chris.
Isn't that usually like Jesus? Fuck God! Not your fucking Mike.
Are you, Mike? Are you calling your own name out when you're masturbating though?
I don't. Nobody. I don't think anybody. That's not. It's unnatural.
I tried
don't
it
like-
once. It
it
doesn't.
work?
It doesn't
No?
work. No. Yeah.
Chris.
All right. How about you, Amy? Favorite thing to wear on stage, work, or something you want to take on stage? Might kind of change the rules there, and I like that though. It was actually kind of cool, like what you need to take on stage.
You know, I haven't been on stage that many times because like I'm new at this, and then coronavirus happened and everything got locked down. I like working in my pajamas. I'll tell you that. I've been working from home for like 13 years, and when I have to get dressed to go to work, it's like a whole fucking production because I'm not used to it. I don't like it. I have to get up super early, so I like to stay in my pajamas, and then I switch pajamas at some point during the day, so I'm like day pajamas into night pajamas.
You should be like the Dave Matthews, but of comedy. Like you just wear your pajamas on stage.
Yeah.
For like the
That's-
next 20 years.
I don't want to be known as the Dave Matthews of comedy because that's
I loved Dave Matthews at one point.
Yeah,
me too. I did too, but then the fans ruined it by calling him Dave, and I just can't.
Oh, is that what happened?
That for me, that's what happened.
I don't
like,
know,
I had
I
friends.
Stopped liking his music. Like it just went.
So her buzzer should be saying Dave.
Dave. All right,
Do
which
you say Dave when you masturbate, Amy?
I will now.
your husband will choke you. Which of the Great Lakes is located entirely in the U.S., within the U.S. border? I didn't know this one. Do you even know
Lake
all?
Erie?
It has to be one. No, Lake Erie's cut in half. It would have to be one closer to.
God, I've learned all this
Closer
shit. What's
east,
wrong with
whichever one is east.
I'm going to tell you. Wait a minute. Ask me again.
Oh my God. Which of the Great Lakes is located entirely within the U.S. border?
She
Wait a
wants to
minute.
yell out her own name.
Okay, this one needs to go to the House.
Lake Ontario.
Cheater! No, definitely not. That one's split.
It's not. Lake,
Ontario and Erie are split
no,
by Canada and
Lake
the U.S.
Michigan.
It is. It's Michigan.
She didn't say Dave.
Yeah,
Dave.
she didn't say Jessica or Dave. Yeah.
Don't follow directions, okay? I'm sorry.
Jessica,
Wow.
just say areola.
Areola. Areola
I'm going to
tattoo.
say Venmo is what I'm going to say. JT Winther, Venmo.
Awesome. All right. Well, I was asking you about your clothing because we're going to roll into Amy's clip here. And you guys enjoy this.
Yeah, so my last name is Pawlukiewics, which roughly translated from Polish means you can't spell this without a PhD. Owitz. I'm having a really weird week. I went out of town a couple weeks ago and I came home and my house looks like the aftermath of a Motley Crue hotel party. Like, I literally had to throw away furniture. And then I went to work in an office for the first time in about 13 years, and it's like, it's so much work. I have to wear pants all day, and a bra. I don't have to wear underwear though, because, you know, pants. I turned 40 this year. Obviously I've never turned 40, so. And in LA it's really fun because women here age in dog years. So at 23 you're considered a rescue. At 26 they put you down. I got here when I was 33 and they did not know what the fuck to do with me. They put me into a senior rescue. It explains why a lot of us are bitches. When I was getting married, someone turned to me and said, "I can't believe you're getting married. I thought you would never get married." Thanks, Father. Can we continue with the vows here, please? I thought I was too independent, which is code for lesbian. I like Doc Martens, okay? And flannel. I'm a child of the 90s. I worshipped Kurt Cobain. There we go. Just lucky I didn't end up like Courtney Love. Or Kurt Cobain. My little Italian grandmother, I used to go visit her before I was married. And within like 10 seconds of walking in the door, she would say to me, "Oh, so tall, it's so bella e lesbica." I say, "Nani, I'm not a lesbian." "No? Why you wear the shoes?" I managed to find a husband in spite of my large stature and advanced age and horseshoe choice. And she was very upset. She was an Italian Catholic, and she was very upset that I was dating an Irish prostitute. Nani, it's Protestant. Although I don't know what he does, you know, in his free time. It's his business. My husband and I dated for 10 years before we got married. Well, like, not in a row. So, it was... I'm gonna carry the one. Jimmy, I got some math for you up here. You know, I have a liberal arts degree. I can't do that kind of math. I can manage you doing it, and I can write a thesis about it, but I can't do that shit. Sometimes people tell me that I look younger than I am, which is very nice, and I have some secrets, okay? I exercise, and I eat right, and, sorry, Asia, I don't have any children. I didn't grow a parasite in my body, all right? I've seen the movie Aliens. You know that diner scene where it's like... And then you gotta take it home and raise it? No, I don't want to do that. And so... Were you guys trying to get pregnant? Were you like, oh no, it's a happy accident. Oh, mazel tov. That's what my mom says about me, too. I think it's really weird. Like, my girlfriends have been telling me for years, we're trying to get pregnant. And I'm like, that's just a really gross way of telling me that you're having boring sex on, like, a schedule. Like, sure, but when I say, oh, I tried nipple clamps and a Prince Albert this weekend, I'm being inappropriate for a family gathering and scaring the grandma.
Let her finish.
Hey, everyone. Hey. Yeah, so that was Amy. Thank you, Amy, for that clip. That was fantastic. Guys, leave her some love down in the comment section. And we're going to start with Amy on our next question. In comedy, like, do you think it's better to speak your mind, like, unapologetically, or do you think it's better to develop a routine? 1 minute.
I think you can do both. I think that you can develop a routine where you speak your mind unapologetically. And I think that in order to get something authentic from yourself that people are going to relate to and people are going to think is funny, you need to work authentically from your point of view.
Yeah, love it. All right, we're going to roll right into another question. Pierre is the capital of what U.S. state?
Pierre.
I know. I've never even heard of this city.
Well, you had to at some point. I mean, I'm sure we all learned this in school.
Maybe we learned it in like first or second grade, when they start throwing all the shit at you.
Peoria?
It's just Pierre is the
I feel
capital
like it
of what
would be
US
like
city?
a Dakota. Oh,
Is it like a... Yeah.
Jessica?
Did you
Jessica?
raise your hand?
Yes.
A Dakota?
Which
A
one?
Dakota.
East or West Dakota?
Let's see. South Dakota.
It's a great guess, and that's correct.
What?
It's South
Yes!
Dakota.
I am.
I've never even heard of this place, dude.
No. You know what? I'm smarter than I think I am every day. So, so important to me. This is the bane of my existence. I had anxiety over it. I can't.
All right, how about you, Jessica? Speak your mind unapologetically, or do you think it's better to like develop a set routine?
I develop a routine, and then I speak my mind unapologetically all the way through it. So I can't control really what comes out of my mouth at this point in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I create a set. I create jokes, and then I work on them, and but occasionally they shift. It's usually my point of view, whatever I'm feeling about, and sometimes it changes. So yeah, I write out my jokes. I write out punchlines. I structure my jokes. But then I'll go in, and when the day is happening, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Then you might have more tangents and stuff. I'm asking a question mostly because, some people, I've noticed a lot of comedians have a routine, and when you hear people talking in the audience or they're getting heckled, like that's a distraction for them. It derails them. And then there's comedians who, accept that and just will start talking off the cusp and just riffing with the audience and just talking their mind. I think some people can get in hot water for that.
Well, the thing is you got to know your shit well enough.
Yeah.
Also, the concept
to get back to it, yeah.
To pull yourself back in. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been doing it that long. I want to hear what Mike has to say, but I haven't. I'm not.
Are you an actress, Jessica?
I am. I'm acting like something. I am.
I feel like
have
you're
you seen me?
familiar. Like I feel like and it's like bothering me. Like it's like not like a small thing. Like I didn't see you like.
Oh
on
no,
like
it's a small thing. It's party
like
girl
a-
4, hooker 6.
Hooker 6.
Like it's
Like I
like
feel
girl
like
That
in
was-
the elevator.
like a Fruit Loops
Like that was your
commercial
name,
or-
Hooker number
Oh, a
6.
TJ Maxx.
Oh,
Maybe a
spam.
TJ Maxx commercial.
Nah, even your it's like it's gonna bug me if I don't figure it out. It's gonna bug me.
I
But,
mean,
all right.
I have been in a lot of little things here and there, but my
That
most
sounds dirty. Sorry, go ahead.
well, it is dirty. Pun intended. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, you probably would have seen me recently in a TJ Maxx commercial. I'm trying to think of if there's something that came out that recently. Maybe.
Next question. No, I'm derailing you guys. Next question. What is the tallest mountain in the U.S.? Like it used to be. What is the tallest mountain in the U.S.?
Oh,
Mount
Mike.
Rainier.
Go for
I
it,
feel like I
Mike.
said it with a.
Oh,
I
I'm
feel like I said it
sorry.
with a
I'm
question
sorry.
Mike?
mark. Is Everest in the U.S.?
No, sir.
Everest?
I
Oh, okay.
love you.
Where's
Amy.
Everest?
Everest is in the Himalayas, north of Nepal.
Really?
Or Nepal. Amy, did you say your name?
Is it Mount Rainier?
It is not Mount Rainier. Jessica, guess.
It's crazy. I thought it was Rainier.
No, that's a great guess, but that's not
That's
it.
it.
There is a
Mount-
buffet by my house called Mount Fuji.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I think Mount Fuji is
What
maybe
is
the
it?
biggest in like Japan. It is Mount McKinley in Alaska.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
20,320 feet.
Technically, the U.S. That's not.
It is.
That's not enough of the U.S.
But if we're talking about the contiguous U.S., it's actually Mount Whitney here in California.
Oh, my husband's hiking that right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I hiked that last year. That's hard. That's a very hard hike.
Well, I have really good insurance, so let's.
I was about to say you should probably go with him. White people die in hiking.
Oh.
They eat each other in
Just
hiking.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding. He's a nice guy.
All right, how about you, Mike? Routine, unapologetic, just speak your mind.
I can't imagine not having a little bit of both. I think I probably write jokes just in case I don't know what I'm to say to somebody. I say a lot of reckless things, so I think my jokes reel me back in.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm known as a very honest person, very honest, way too honest. So sometimes I'll have to have jokes because people don't want to hear like
Your
real
honesty?
Yeah, nah.
Hence your show, to be honest. Right? Dude, I've watched a lot of your stuff, and you'll get up there and just start talking. I love it.
But I'm always nice though. It's funny because I'll roast somebody, but like in a nice way. Like
You are, dude. When I watch you, you are. I think the first time I saw you was back in Lancaster, and then I was like, dude, I love this dude, and I looked you up and just started watching all your stuff, and you're like a roasting teddy bear, dude. It's like I want you to make fun of me, and then I want you to give me a hug, Awesome. Next question. Lake Okeechobee is located in what U.S. state? I never even heard of this lake. It's the second biggest lake in the U.S. Lake Okeechobee. I'm probably
Lake
totally saying it wrong.
Okeechobee?
Well, maybe
That
it's
sounds.
state Ogie Like what? What the fuck?
Like you could probably even
No.
try to look this up and cheat, but I don't even know if you spell it right. It's like a really long word.
Probably not.
Jessica.
Jessica, go.
Oklahoma.
No.
Did you say Oklahoma?
Oklahoma. Oh, Okeechobee in Oklahoma.
Have you done that before? Is this like say your name as your buzzer is like your thing?
Yeah, say your name as
Because
your buzzer.
it makes us all seem like Down syndrome-ish. Like it's not.
This is the first time I've had issues with
It's
it.
not. It's such a terrible way to do that. I don't know how that
You know
happened.
what, Mike? Like I think it was like 5 episodes ago. I I was recommended to make like a buzzard sound, so I was going doo-doo-doo but it kept messing up.
But
Like
anything, and like we can each come up with a safe word or something. But your own name,
what's your safe
It's
word?
Safe word.
Acorn. Acorn.
Okay.
The answer I was looking for is Florida.
Oh, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
what you're not the lady from 40-Year-Old Virgin?
No.
Lady.
Yes, that's
No.
totally her.
Peter, I see it though.
The lady
it
he's
probably
drinking
sounds
with
funny,
at the
but
bar.
I could not be more dead ass serious. Like, you sound like her, you look like that's you.
Well, I wish.
That's
Because
not
I would
me.
have a lot more money. Okay. And a better career.
So that's not
No.
okay.
No.
That's what it was in my head.
Okay. Oh, well, you got
That's
there.
what it
You
was.
got there. Thank you for making me feel like shit, Mike.
Oh my god, dude. All right, Mike. Next question.
Unworthy.
Mike, what's your favorite swear word and why?
Jeez.
No, man. 30
I don't
seconds.
even know if I have. I go to my way not to cuss. I feel like I go to way. I cuss, but I feel like I go out of my way not to.
Mhm.
Maybe if I had to pick one, probably bitch, because it's so multifaceted. It can be a noun, an adverb. It can also be a suffix of somebody's name. It's a very multifaceted word. You can pretty much put that anywhere.
I love it. All right, bitches. What's the smallest U.S. state? What's the smallest U.S. state?
Mike,
Island.
Amy,
Mike.
Jessica.
Oh shit.
I heard Mike first.
Rhode Island.
It is Rhode Island.
Mike cheated. Mike cheated.
You're
I know he
just
stole my
upset.
answer.
Mike finally hit the scoreboard. Right now it's 1-2 to 2.
Finally.
It's 2-2-1.
Oh my god, you're keeping score.
I am keeping score. Oh yeah, it's
Finally.
right here. Yeah.
Dude, Mike,
Black
you went the
answers matter.
program.
Black answers matter. Oh my god, man. All right. How about you, Amy?
Favorite swear?
Favorite swear word. Why?
It's definitely fuck. And it's for the same reasons that Mike said, really. It can be an adjective or a verb or a noun. I really like the
Prefix.
well-rounded swear words.
Wow. Okay. I need to hang out with you guys more. All right. What's
Little
that?
kids.
I know, right? What's the least populated state?
Have we already covered it?
I feel like it's not going to be Rhode Island because I just said that.
Already an answer.
No, it's
I know.
definitely not Rhode Island.
Jessica.
Go, Jessica.
Alaska.
No, believe it or not, that's actually what I thought it was.
Okay,
Amy.
good.
Go for it, Amy.
Is it North Dakota?
No. F the Dakotas. Mike, you got a guess, bro?
Just
The
guess,
least
Mike, guess.
populated state?
Yeah. You go to a lot of these comedy clubs across the country, don't you?
Who
Who do you like? Who do you like least?
Like,
Who do I like? I like everybody, but there's a couple places where you have to like wait 2 seconds after your joke for them to catch up.
For them to
But
get
I
it.
will not name.
This is
any
probably
names,
one of those states.
especially not Iowa. I won't name that.
Okay, not
Texas. Texas.
least populated.
Jersey.
Texas? Hell no. That's
Listen,
one of
I'm
the
just
biggest.
trying. I'm just trying to think. It's the biggest. It's the biggest. That's why I thought maybe it's the least populated.
No, we're not talking. We're not talking like
population
least.
density.
We're not talking about the least dense, like most spread out over square miles. No,
Hey.
we're not-
Listen, I'm going big and going wide, people. Going big and going wide. Okay.
All right,
That was a good guess, man.
the answer I was looking for was Wyoming with roughly 550,000 residents.
Yeah, because
Wyoming.
because there's nowhere to go. It's too.
Yeah, I think
great.
they have the smallest city too,
Cold
where like
and
population's like
fucking-
4.
It's all right. Wyoming's racist. Fuck 'em.
Wyoming. Isn't that where they make white people? They should have
Yes.
more
So.
people.
Yes.
Think so.
It's too cold for the white people.
How about you, Jessica? What's your favorite swear word?
I don't have one because I have many. I love them all. It depends on what I'm doing. Fuck works when you're driving. Fuck works when you get yourself hurt. I think fuck is probably my favorite, actually, because it is multifaceted. I use it when I bike. Yeah, it's fuck. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck off. You're a fucker. I'm just going to give you all the ways I use it.
Awesome. And I think your video is a little frozen. I can still hear you. Does she look frozen to you guys?
Yeah.
She looks like the lady from 40-Year-Old Virgin to me.
But is she frozen?
But is she frozen?
Tell me she doesn't look like the lady from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
She did freeze. Like the main lady or the lady that he meets at the bar?
He's talking about Catherine Keener.
Okay.
The main,
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, I'm a natural brunette, and everyone would say to me, "You are like Catherine Keener."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, if your hair was brunette, I could see it, but it's so
I'm
blonde.
a natural. I know. Thank God.
All right, guys. We're gonna roll into. We're talking about swear words, and I've mentioned this just as a warning. If you have kids in your room, plug their ears or kick them out. Next, we're rolling into Jessica Winther's piece, and you've been warned.
Thank you very much. Usually it works on the first try. All right. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. Hey, guys. I know I'm feeling. Hey, I'm a shitty mom. I'm a shitty mom. I'm failing as a parent. And I know I'm failing as a parent because my 13-year-old is giving me advice on how to fucking parent. Oh my God. We were sitting in the car, driving to school, having an argument. And like, I don't know, she said to me, she's like, you know what? I need a timeout. I was like, all right. And you know what she meant? Not, she needs a timeout. I need a timeout. She gave me a fucking mommy timeout. Like, who does that? And I get it, because it was, you know what? I called her a cunt. I didn't mean to call her a cunt. Didn't mean to call her a cunt. I meant to call her a bitch. And the worst part is that I ended up calling her a pussy, too. It's all in 5 minutes. And you know what? The pussy thing, by the way, I'm just letting you know, that's because she wasn't sticking up to her coach. Okay, that's it. She just wasn't handling her shit. Oh my God. I mean, kids are soft. Kids are soft these days. They are. I feel terrible to say that, but my teenage kids are like fucking cats. I mean, I pick up their shit, I feed them, and if I'm lucky, they'll give me a little attention with a lot of fucking attitude. And that's what she did. She gave me a lot of attitude, so I called her a cunt. Okay, I know. People get upset with this word cunt. I actually have a friend here who's probably traumatized right now. I know they do. I don't get it. Like, the Brits use it all the time, right? The Aussies use it too. Okay, I know they're the bastard childs of the Brit, but whatever. They use it, they're like, oh, and they, by the way, they throw bloody in front of it. And they're like, hey, bloody cunt! And then the other one's like, cheers, mate! And I say cunt, and it's like I'm insulting your kids. But I am, because cunty people have cunty kids. Is this just too much cunt for you? Sorry, cunt, stop. Contagious. All right, I'll continue. Listen, I know I'm a fucked up parent. I grew up on the streets of Vegas in the 80s. Okay, and I don't know, but I'm looking at you guys, and you all look like you've been to Vegas. You know you can't raise anything successfully in Vegas, except for an addiction. Mine was meth. Oh my God, it was. I can't. But you know what? These kids are so soft because, like, meth, it, like, gives you power. Like, I don't know, it gives you power. Like, I got groomed. I got through 2 years of college with 3 degrees, okay, on math. It was community, too. I mean, I got an art degree, I got a math degree, and then the chemistry, I was like, I got that shit going. But these kids, it's so funny to me because they're so soft, and the drugs they pick now, right? The kids want mollies. They're like, oh my God, I want the love drug. I want to escape. From what do you want to fucking escape from? Like, I'm sorry, from privilege? You want to just escape from privilege? Because my kids are super fucking privileged. Like, oh, I just gotta get the fuck out. Like, I mean, I was like, I handle my shit. All right, you know what? I gotta get back into parenting. It's like too much. So I talk about parenting. When I had kids, people give you books. Anybody have kids? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Or you were a kid, but they give you books. They give you tons of books. Should have read them. I'm sure. But I did read one book, and it was What to Expect When You're Expecting. Lies! It's all lies! No one tells you that your vagina is going to be all torn up after 2 kids and look like Ross after Black Friday. I just revealed too much. The other part of that, I was actually going to say black hole, but I was like, oh no, that's too far. So we'll stick with Black Friday. But nobody tells you, they don't tell you, like, oh my God, how you're going to have to, like, deal with the mommy mafia at school and how crazy it is or how intense the PTA shit is. Like, that's not in What to Expect When You're Expecting. No. Okay? And no one tells you those nights where you're, like, at home and you're just like, oh my God, this is, like, way too much. I just want to disappear. Okay, no one tells you that, right? That was like intense for all of you. It's okay. If you have kids, you know that's disappearing. I know. We all do different things. I disappeared the vibrator, but some people just disappear in other countries. It happens. It's all right. Raise the roof with the disappearing act. They're just contemplating. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna disappear. I'm just kidding. I gotta finish this shit up, so I'm just gonna give you one more little tidbit. I might be a fucked up parent, but I actually think it might be working. Like, it might. I'm not sure, because the other day my daughter came in the room, and she was like, oh my God, Mom, I was doing my disappearing act, well, at least contemplating it. And my daughter's like, oh my God, Mom, you gotta get your bitch ass together. Stop being a pussy and call Cheyenne's mom, because she's being a cunt and I need a ride home.
Sport.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and that was Jessica Winther. Yay!
Thank you.
Nobody will ever be the same again.
No one will ever be the same. Real quick, guys, if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. We do lives every Thursday night, and we drop new content each week. And make sure you follow my guests. All their information is down the side of the screen, and I'll have links to all their pages and all their social media stuff down below. All right. Jessica, that was an awesome set. We're going to start with you first. Who's a better parent, you or your parents?
Me.
And why?
It's just really fucking terrifying.
I mean, I'm asking because after seeing that clip,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
First of all, I actually, believe it or not, I mean, I do have a comedy persona. I mean, I take things a little further on stage.
Of course.
But yeah, no, I actually am a very good parent. I don't actually think I'm a good parent, but I ran a PTA. Like, I did.
Dude.
Oh my God, I want to be on that PTA.
No
I
shit.
don't even have kids. I'm going to come be on that PTA.
Here's the deal. In a nutshell, I'm a decent parent. I don't think anybody's a great parent. Like, we do our best. That's our job. Our job is to do the best we can. And we always end up repeating all the fucking mistakes our parents made on accident. But, you know, I did my best. And my kids are both in therapy. I mean, I know how to get my kids in therapy. I think that makes me a great parent.
But you bought them therapy and you knew they needed therapy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to be the child of a famous actress from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
It's so true.
Mike's not going to let it go. Guys, what's the largest state in landmass in the U.S.?
I want to say it.
Can I say either? Can I pick two?
Say your name.
So I want to say the answer, but I don't want to say my name.
Okay, then say Acorn. Mike gets to say Acorn.
Can I say Dave?
Yes. Hey,
Yeah.
Yes.
And you say areolas.
Go for it, Dave.
Venmo.
Texas.
It's not Texas.
Then it's the other one.
Mike,
Go for it, Mike.
Mike.
California.
No. Wow, I'm shocked.
What?
not
Landmass?
Yeah, largest in landmass.
State.
Does that mean a state that's chubby or like
Just the largest-
fat?
Wyoming.
But it has like mountains. Like
Wyoming.
Landmass?
Wyoming.
That have huge tracts of land.
I don't know. It's a
There's
fat
got a
state.
bunch of heavy people on it.
Louisiana?
When we say-
Aren't they?
yeah.
Isn't that fat?
The answer
Oklahoma.
the answer is we were looking for is Alaska, which is
Alaska again.
which is about 2.5 times the size of Texas. You guys went down. You went Texas,
You know
then
what?
California, then Wyoming.
It was always in that little box at the bottom of the map, and it looked like it was smaller than Ohio.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
do you expect?
Totally.
That's funny.
Totally.
That's true, right? It always Ohio. No, it was Hawaii and Alaska were always in this little small box in the
Yes.
corner.
They weren't connected.
Wow.
You asking about barely states.
Barely states. Who's a better parent, you, Mike, or your parents? And I know you don't have kids, but would you be if you did?
Would I be a better parent than my parents? Probably. I mean, yeah, like my mom was a sweetheart, but she was like overly a sweetheart. My dad is a psychopath and a hypochondriac. So I don't know if you've ever seen a hypochondriac psychopath, but it's not pretty at all. I think I would probably, because I think I'm not hard-headed. I learn from other people's mistakes. So I think when I have kids, I'm gonna learn from my parents' mistakes, who were fantastic parents. I'm a very successful, well-rounded human being.
And your kids would have lots of Kool-Aid bursts.
I am a giant child, so that probably would hinder the situation. But I do enjoy, like you stated before, tripping children. So, you know.
Oh shit.
Hey man, I have kids and I mess with them all the time, man.
Flow.
You have to trip them,
It's an ebb and flow. Who
dude.
knows?
If you don't teach them about bullying by bullying them, then they'll never get through that stage, you know.
I don't think there is a such thing as successful parents. You just have to be there.
Yeah, being there, I think, is enough almost. Which state? You could consider this a trick question, Amy. Which state is closer to Africa?
Alaska. Oh, wait.
You know what's funny
Asking
because
about Alaska.
no, you know what's funny you say that, Mike, because I thought about that as being the answer because the questions I was reading from seemed like trick questions, and I was like, it's got to be like Alaska or Hawaii, you know what I mean? But no, that is not the correct answer.
Florida.
Africa?
Hawaii. Oh, you said no, Hawaii.
Who? Not Hawaii. Amy,
Florida.
you said?
I said Florida.
No, that is incorrect. Should I tell you guys the
Maine?
answer?
Maine.
It is Maine.
Texas?
It is Maine. It's about 1,000 miles closer to Africa than Florida is.
Well, I don't know where anything is,
Maine?
obviously.
Doesn't that sound weird? It really does, but it is.
I feel like you're making up states.
No, Mike. When I read this, I was like, no way, that's ridiculous. And
Maine is a state.
I looked
Is
up.
Maine a state?
Yeah.
The state of Maine.
It's got a lot of white people. It's Wyoming and Maine.
It's all white.
It's all white people.
That's true.
That's where all the wasps are.
Definitely wasp. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
And it's cold as fuck, so you're not going there.
No, but they got good lobster.
Amazing lobster. And then I'm Canadian by birthright. That's actually, and I'm from Montreal, right above. So you think I know Joe? I can't say that to hurt the Canadians. I don't want to upset anyone. But I will tell you, all up in northern Canada, the best seafood on the planet. So good.
Better than Seattle?
Lobster. Yeah.
And I just want to shout out Charles in the audience. His guess was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is not a state, buddy.
Oh, but the reason why he said Puerto Rico is because it is considered part of. We don't have it, but it's connected to the United States.
Oh, I know, and
Territory.
they even vote for the president. I understand, but
Yeah.
it's not a state. So, Charles,
Maine?
don't worry, I know this
These
guy. You're wrong.
technicalities.
Just flexing my powers,
I
flexing my knowledge.
I am.
I just read about it.
How about you, Amy? Who's a better parent? Your parents, or if you had kids, would it be you?
God, I don't know. My parents were pretty good parents. I mean, but at the same time, I'm super fucked up. So I don't know if it matters. I think that like, as you fuck your kids up in the same way that your parents fucked you up, but it's diluted a little bit. So I'll go ahead and say myself. And my husband is pretty great. So he would even things out. So he would be the best one.
Yeah,
But you would have to get rid of the cats to have children, right?
Oh.
No.
Kids and cats can't live together.
They can't
Not
coexist.
that many cats.
Mike, they can. It happens.
No, man. I just assisted in
happens.
home birth, and my friend's got like 13 cats. So
Oh.
Your friend has 13 cats?
they all live outside. She moved onto a property where there were all these strays. It's like
that sounds illegal to have that many.
I will never understand the fascination with cats. I'll never understand it.
Cats
I
will,
don't either.
dude. If you die in the house, your cat will eat you. A dog won't.
Oh, well, your dog.
No.
Oh no, your dog,
A dog will
will.
not. No,
I beg to differ.
there's been scientific studies on this.
I have like an actual.
I'll be dead.
Eat me.
Why
I
would
know
you
an
buy
actual person that happened to.
Why would you buy something you know is not gonna like you? You already
I know.
My cat's
Well, there's like
Wagner.
an 8% chance your cat will be nice and like you and be social. The other like 92%, they're just assholes hiding under your bed. You go to sleep, they come out at night.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen in person in my life is a cat owner trying to call their cat to them. Like I couldn't breathe. It was so funny. This cat was like, this cat's level of not give a fuck was so high. Like it wasn't listening at all. And it would look at you like, yes, I hear you. Its volume is not the issue. I'm not coming over there. I've never seen.
But
I
Mike,
like that
really,
you think people are buying cats. Like nobody's buying cats. We're finding them out on the street. Like nobody's buying a cat. Just so you're aware.
I feel like having a cat is like having a roommate that doesn't have a job and doesn't like you for your job. I don't like it.
Yeah, and then occasionally you come home from work and they just scratch the shit out of you, right?
And then the cat owner's like, "Oh, look at he's drew blood. Look at him. Mittens
so
is
cute.
it's so funny.
Hanging out with.
I know. I'm not a cat person either, but I respect any animal lover. Like that's it. I respect them because I have dogs and I find them disgusting.
Even Carol Baskins.
No. Okay. No.
Okay, all right. I was just asking. I just want to clarify.
And I don't think she was really an animal. I don't even think she's a lover. Period.
Yeah.
Like, I actually think she's just deranged. Like, it's a little bit. Just a little bit.
F. Carol Baskins. All right. Now here we go, because you mentioned Texas as far as density, right? So we're going to talk about state. Which state has the highest population density? Like, how many people per square mile? Like, which state has the most people per square mile?
I think California, no?
Dave.
Paramore.
Go for Dave.
New
Dave.
York.
No, but you're close. Geographically, you're close.
I know the answer to that.
Go for it, Mike.
What is it? Go, Mike.
It's Jersey, right?
It is Jersey.
Ah!
1,200 people per square mile.
Look at Mike.
Yeah.
That's a
Because
lot.
New York's most poor go to New Jersey.
Man. Yep.
All right, there you go.
Fair enough.
We're with you. You were close.
All right.
We would have split that one. We should have split it.
Let's start with Amy on this next question. What do you prefer, Walmart or Target? And why? You got 30 seconds.
Can I say neither? I don't know. Target, I guess.
Really?
Because
That's a very personal question, actually.
It is very personal.
I mean,
we gotta get to know you, Mike.
I think the people who own Walmart are kind of shitheads, but people who own Target might be too. I don't know enough about Target to make that distinction. I know Walmart's just likes to put their stores into places and ruin mom and pop businesses and stuff. But again, Target might do that too. So I don't know.
Maybe it's Kmart. Maybe I should have threw that in there as an option. I don't know.
Does that still even exist?
No, Kmart's out of business.
They long gone. Yeah. Funny. The U.S. borders. This is our last U.S. question. The U.S. borders what 3 oceans?
There's more than 3?
Dave.
No. What are the 3?
I
Go for
thought there
Dave.
were only 3.
The Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Arctic.
That's correct.
Nice.
Yeah. What are the other ones?
No, those are the only 3.
The 3.
Oh, okay. Why are you asking questions to make me feel stupid? I'm like, you said borders what
Dude.
3 oceans, and I'm like, there's more than 3.
I feel like a genius.
Is the Indian
right now.
Ocean?
Yeah, I think there's 7 oceans, and then there's like
There's 7?
5
Oh,
seas or
okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know about the ones that touch me.
And they feel nice. Awesome. How about you, Jessica? Walmart or Target, and why?
I don't shop either.
Why?
I try not to shop any big corporations. I haven't for years. I think that they ruin the economy. I think people are crazy to do it. I am about supporting small businesses. And I'm against big anything. And if you really want to get me started, don't. I think airlines should go out of business. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Well, wait. So if airlines go out, how do you propose we travel?
I think that large no, I think I'm not going to use the right word, but I'm going to ask you for it. What is it when they take over, like the takeover of, we have 4 real major airlines. What is that called?
Monopoly?
Yeah, thank you. But that's a different word. It's not monopoly, but there's another one. Anyways, I think we should break up all of you know what I'm talking about.
I know where you're going.
What the fuck is the word? Okay, anyways.
Audience members. Yeah, can I get a lifeline? What's the word she's looking for?
Conglomerate.
Conglomerate. Yeah.
Something, it's like conglomerate where they own everything, a big pharma. Everybody, they just take over everything, and then we're stuck with no selection. Like, I don't want to be just stuck with AT&T, Uverse in my home. Like, I don't want to be stuck with Delta, and then they monopolize the situation. They raise the prices. I'm fucking done with it. So I don't do Target anymore. I did it when my kids were little. I haven't done it in probably 6 years. I try not to do Costco, even though I hear they have the best fruit. It's organic and clean. But I try not to do it, and I don't do Walmart. I try to shop local small businesses.
That's cool.
Here's why it's hard for me to focus, okay? Because I am absolutely in love with the lady from 40-Year-Old Virgin, okay?
Hey, I'm not her. I'm a psycho. I'm insane.
It was.
Oh my God, Mike, it's like I'm not even here.
Oh no, dude.
What are you doing for Amy?
That
Amy?
lady did such a good job in that movie.
Oh
Chrissy
my
and I
God.
should
She
just
was-
log off.
I know, dude.
These two
She was,
have a
she was
relationship.
funny. She was
Jessica,
sexy.
you can stay with my parents when you go to
She-
visit Mike in Cleveland.
There you go.
You mean my parents? My parents.
Wow, dude.
This is
Uh,
amazing.
It's fine. I'll deal. It's fine.
all right. World geography. We're gonna make these a little more challenging.
Really?
Oh my God. What?
Really?
I can't do this.
I don't feel like we
Really?
should do that at all. I feel like we should go
All
somewhere
the,
else.
all the questions you asked me to
Come
be
on.
on this show,
I
to
know.
prep for this show, and you didn't ask one question about me and geography.
No
How is that
geography.
possible, sir?
I'm gonna get wine right now.
I know,
Okay.
right? Come on.
I know. When do we play Mike's video so I can go get a drink?
I think we need-
This man asked me about my comedy background to be on this show. He asked me about my weight, and I was like,
Your
man,
weight.
listen.
Are you a heavyweight? Heavyweight comedian?
All those
Lightweight?
questions, and you completely negated the fact that this is going to be based around the thing I do the worst in life.
This is for the audience members. No. Look, look, world
Just give it
geography.
to
This
us.
one's not
Give it
hard.
to us.
Listen. What is the Earth's largest ocean by surface size?
Oceanic.
Is it one that touches me?
Yeah.
Pacific.
Amy gets the answer. It's
Yay,
Pacific.
Amy!
Dave!
She didn't say areola, though.
She didn't.
No,
the
she's-
the
That's
areola.
not my code
That's
word.
not her code word.
Oh.
Jessica, that's the lady from the 40-year-old virgin's code word.
Yeah.
I love that lady. How could you not love her when she was in the little thrift store and the dudes came in and they had to talk trying to buy the stripper shoe? She was amazing.
Jessica, what was it like filming that scene?
What happened?
What was it like filming that scene when you were in the little with the
I have to
shoe?
tell you, it was so long ago. Like when I made a film, I felt like really it was hard. But I had to do it like 10 times. They just wanted so many different angles of the shoe. I was like, God, can you just decide by what? I mean, oh, jeez.
How about you, Mike? Target guy or a Walmart guy?
I consider Target to be a fancy Walmart, so I'll probably do Target because Target just makes you feel better about yourself. Like to
Target.
just like sometimes like I'll keep like if I go to Target, I'll keep their bags and then put other stuff in their bags.
Yeah.
when I walk
If you get a
in, so
Walmart
people
one,
know
you like.
at some point I was at Target, so I can't be. I'm definitely a non-threatening black dude if I have a Target bag.
Well,
Target.
yeah.
You'll notice that nothing in the videos lately depict any of the black people with Target bags. Just
No,
saying.
I think that day is gone. The Target day is gone. I'm
just
just
saying.
saying. Just saying.
There's just too many. There's too many memes about Walmart to be a Walmart person. You know, there's just too many things that make fun of Walmart. All right. With that being said, Walmart and Target. We're gonna go into Mike Paramore's comedy clip. Guys, enjoy. Show some love, and we'll see you on the other side.
I know. Like, what are we doing?
I did not request that song. Just so everybody knows where my head is at this evening, I accidentally bought some cherry chapstick today, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been feeling kind of sexy all day. I get it, ma'am, I get it. My eyes is up here. I needed that pick-me-up, found out something about myself. Turns out I have no problem tripping children at all. Matter of fact, it's funny to me, I like it. Makes me feel better when I'm down because they don't address it at all. They fall, get up, look at you, and run off. They don't ask you why you did it. what they can do to stop you from doing it again, they run off. They're horrible conflict resolutionists. I was actually in a Target when I first discovered my love for tripping children. I go to Target all the time, ma'am. I love Target. They have my favorite underwear. I wear the long, stretchy briefs. I like them because they grab you, but they breathable. Long, breathable. I have no idea why I'm looking at you in your eyes when I'm saying this, ma'am. I apologize. I'm looking dead at you. I don't have a reason to. I'm in the long, stretchy brief out, right? Out of the corner of my ear, I hear a mother and a son arguing. First thought, hey, get that out of Target. That's Walmart activity. If you gonna yell at your mom, do that in Walmart like everybody else. He got real mad at her. He was like, oh my God, Mom, what's wrong with you? Then he ran off. Luckily, he ran toward me. That's when my legs started tingling a little bit. I heard a voice inside say, it's time. I stuck my leg out. I've been in love ever since. I actually thought I'd have kids and babies by now. Just turns out I don't really like kids and babies. Kids are nasty, and I got carpet. I can't fucking do it. Only one I can deal with is my nephew, because men are stupid from birth. So his nasty's kind of funny. He came home from school one day, walked in the house, saw me, first thing out his mouth. Uncle Mike, I farted today in school. That's where he felt our connection was. That's not it. What made me laugh is he was concerned. Uncle Mike, I farted today in school, but don't worry, I smelled it off, and anybody else could. That's probably one of the dumbest things I ever heard in my life. I don't know how farts work, but I don't think that's it. Tell you how dumb I am as a man. I was on a date. I tried it. She smelled it all. I don't think I got none of it. I don't feel like it was my fault. I feel like she was a very aggressive smeller. Like, why are you smelling so fast on the first date? That's stupid. And selfish. That's dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's hard to connect with the ladies, man. It's hard to connect with y'all because you guys are incapable of comprehending the stupidity of a man. You cannot get what goes on up here. Shut up, lesbian. You cannot. Men are stupid from birth. You cannot understand the stupidity of a man, ladies. Because you were born different. You were born smart. You were born with responsibilities. As soon as you're born, ladies, they give you little fake babies to take care of. And tiny vacuums and stoves and shit. Then you start looking at us like, who's gonna help me with this? Bitch, I'm 7. I don't give a shit about that baby. I don't know why it's crying. Take the batteries out. I didn't give it to you. My G.I. Joe don't cry. You got the wrong toy. And you wonder why women mature faster than boys. While we playing with make-believe shit like Ninja Turtles, you learn how to take care of babies and cooking little brownies with light bulbs and shit. It's stupid. Don't act like you ain't had that easy baked bullshit. Takes 6 weeks to make a brownie in that goddamn thing. It was a good brownie though. It wasn't done in the middle. It was a good brownie. It's hard to connect with y'all, man. You know how hard it is to flirt and be broke at the same time? I know this firsthand because my bank teller, one of the sexiest women I've ever seen in my life. Last time I was in there, I couldn't help myself. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. The next time you get hungry, I want to be the man to feed you. She looks down at her monitor and replies, well, I don't think we both can eat on $8. Bitch. Get your ass out my account, goddamn. Hey, y'all, I'm Mike Paramore. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate it.
Mike. All right, guys, that was Mike Paramore. Show him some love. And again, if you don't know, I have all their information will be down below in the description, and you can see all their information over here on the side of the screen. So make sure you go follow them and show them some love. All right, guys. So that was Mike Paramore. Mike, we're going to start with you. Best pickup line you've used, or best pickup line you've ever heard.
Best pickup line?
I'll tell you what it is.
There's
Hey, baby.
so
You look like that
many.
girl from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
There's so many.
I know.
God,
Saying.
there's so many. That is very hard for me because there's so many. I've always had an affinity for hey baby, you must be tired. You've been running through my mind all day. I've always had an affinity for that one.
Yeah.
Does it work?
And then there's the more blunt ones. The
If they're
more
cute.
blunt ones. There's like a couple real blunt ones that I like. Like, hey baby, what that mouth do is one of my favorites.
Ooh.
That's direct.
Yeah. Look at you go, Mike.
Straight to the point.
These
you
aren't
pull
ones
out-
that I made up.
Do you
These
pull out
aren't
your
ones that I made
Kool-Aid?
up.
Do you pull out your Kool-Aid when you say that?
That's actually my like not strong suit. I am very not good at pickup lines. Like I'm not good at walking up to a girl and creating something out of nothing. Like girls don't know how hard that is actually. I am better. Like if you have to spend any time with me whatsoever, you're gonna love me. That's my thing. Like
Yeah.
so I try to trap you in a room and then I can work my magic.
Trap you in a room.
I love it.
Safe word. Safe word.
Acorn.
Kool-Aid.
Hey, areola.
Dave.
Venmo.
Dave.
I feel like Emmy's just calling out her cat's names now.
Yeah, my cat Areola. She's the most popular.
All right. World geography.
This dude.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm
wait.
persistent, Mike. I ain't gonna stop. What colorful body of water separates Saudi Arabia from Africa?
I feel like you hinted at it.
I know, I did.
The Red Sea.
Yes, Mike.
Sweet.
Hey, Mike.
Yay, Mike.
Context clues for the win.
Yeah.
How about you, Amy? Best pickup line you've heard or you've used? I don't think girls use pickup lines. I've heard a few.
Yeah,
girls.
I think that the best one that I ever had was this.
Oh, that
Works pretty well.
That worked.
Really? And did you
Oh, yeah.
did you see it across the club and actually like go there or what?
Oh no, I did that to him.
Oh, you
He
did that.
didn't do that to me. I would not respond to
that's-
that, but guys
every time.
respond.
Yeah, guys would definitely respond.
Every time I walk up to
Guys are
girls
just
who
like-
do that on accident. Like when girls flip their hair, I'd be like, "Huh? You call me? Huh?"
See, I'm different, Mike. If a girl did that to me, I would do one of these. Yeah, I would do that. I mean, it just, yeah. Honestly, when I met my wife at a club 19 years ago, I was always like hitting on chicks at bars. But one of my favorite things I did all the time, and this was more of a stupidity test because I just don't like dumb chicks, but I would go up and hold the napkin and I would just be like, hey, do you know if this smells like chloroform? And most girls would actually bend over to smell it. And that was the sure sign that I would just walk away as soon as they did that. Yeah.
Well, first of all, my first question is, if you're in a loud club, that's not fair.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
I don't
Because they
think
can't
that's
hear
a
me.
question.
They can't hear you.
Well, then
You're
why?
like-
Okay, so if I came up to you and I just held up a napkin, you would just put your face into it?
That's what I was just about to say. Like, I don't think that's
By
a
the
good.
way,
That
if I'm
doesn't tell
drunk-
intelligence.
I know. Like, if I'm drunk, I might be like,
Yeah.
what? I don't know. Like,
What is that?
any girl, whether she heard you or not, any girl that sniffs your napkin does not have good survival instinct.
Exactly.
So that's
You're
like
right. You're
that's
right.
like a breeding thing.
That's a
like
breeding thing.
That's
Survivors.
a bad
Right.
decision
Women
maker.
aren't going to survive
She's
with her.
clearly a bad decision maker.
I will say
And
if
it-
you put
and-
oh yeah.
And adversely, if a girl decides to not put her face in your napkin, that just means she's normal. That's not even.
Yeah.
It's a horrible baseline.
Um,
She either has severe mental deficiencies or she's average. Like those are what you're going after.
All right. So what happened when you did it to your wife?
I did not do that to my wife.
Yeah, you knew.
No, see, my wife, I met her at an old club called Dublin's. You know, Jay-Z used
I
to
know
sing about
Dublin's.
it, but before it burned down, that was one of my go-to spots. And I went after, it was right after 9/11. I was doing active duty in the military, and I just got off a 12-hour shift, and my buddy convinced me to go out, even though I didn't want to. So I was there, and I was just at the bar drinking, and I looked on the dance floor and saw this cute little Latina chick, and I was like, ooh, she looks good. And I was already like 5 beers deep. So I went out on the dance floor and just started dancing and started doing that whole thing where you dance up behind someone. And then she turned around and kept dancing with me. And then she asked if I wanted a drink. I said, yeah. We went to the bar. And then I was like, you want a drink? She goes, yeah. And I got her water. And I got myself water because I was just hammered. And she gave me her number. And then we talked on the phone for 2 weeks. And then I thought she was like Latina, like Mexican or something. And then come to find out she was Filipino, which turned out perfect. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, you
All
guys
right.
awake? All right, I know that was long.
No, we're here. We're here with you and your story.
No,
We just
I'm listening. It was very
Yeah.
informative.
right.
I'm glad that
Little
worked for
twist
you,
at
Chris.
the end. It was climactic, and it was a twist at the end.
Yeah, yeah, there
You
was.
should write that down. That was gripping.
I will. I'll write it in my
Gripping.
autobiography one day.
Mike just said gripping.
It was gripping.
It was very gripping.
I love
I
it.
can only think of words like that while I look at Jessica.
All right. Speaking of Jessica, what city is the capital of China? I said
What
that-
city? Oh, what? Yeah, you just it was strange.
I know. I did that on purpose. Just to.
Don't do that.
Yeah, what
Don't
city-
do
what
that.
ci-
You're
what
not
ci-
asking me.
What city is the capital of China?
Amy.
I have two guesses.
Go for it, Amy.
Is it Beijing?
It is Beijing.
Woo!
Yay, Amy.
Yay.
You know China better than the U.S. Congrats.
I know.
How about you, Jessica? Any pickup lines that you've
Yeah.
heard or that you
No.
use? Best.
Have you seen 40-Year-Old Virgin? That's
no.
your
I do get pickup lines a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't tell you what they are because I am a bitch. That is my rising. My best pickup line is, "Do you want to go for a walk?" I'm always like, "Hey, you want to go for a walk?" Or
In the woods?
with my axe.
That sounds great.
Not my ex, my axe. No.
Do you have a
No,
napkin
no.
that smells like
As
chloroform?
dudes.
It's so, I have to be honest, I don't even register pickup lines because I don't even hear, I don't funk, this is going to make me sound crazy, but just fasten your seatbelts. I don't listen to people's words usually. I feel their energy and I go off that. And that's kind of, so you could say whatever you want, but if the energy works, then that's how it works. So, and it's very rare that I connect with anyone's energy.
So do you have like a bag of amethyst stones like in your pocket right now, or?
No, but I do have a lot of crystals next to my bed
I-
and tarot
I
cards
figured.
and everything else.
I know. I've got some crystals.
Yay! See? I'm telling you, Amy and I don't know each other and totally are related.
I dated a
So
girl named
somebody- so if
Crystal.
a
Does
dude
that count?
asked you that?
Say it again.
Has a guy ever asked you, can he put his energy on you?
No, but like if I'm kind of like a dude. They usually just put their energy in me.
Wow.
You should just ask dudes how they feel about long titties.
I don't have long titties.
You're giving her a bad rap, man.
Oh my God.
I'm
I
Catherine Keener with long
love
tits.
long titties. I
That's
love
your
long
fantasy.
titties.
I'm gonna title this
I
episode "Long
absolutely
Titties."
love long titties.
That is your
Absolutely love
fantasy, baby. That is your fantasy. It is not mine.
Long titties are the best because they're fun and a workout. Like if you you get a girl on her back and they go everywhere, so you have to go get them. And
You have to go get them. Where are they going?
You got-
exactly, Amy.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm learning so much.
oh my God, dude.
The thing is like I look like a girl on Zoom, but I act like a guy, and Chris can attest to this because
Yeah.
he's been around me in real life. I'm like a dude. Like I hang out like a dude,
Yes, you are.
right? Yeah.
You're fun to hang out with for
So
sure.
people don't hit on me. Like I'm like I must have that like get the fuck away from me. But nobody hits. I don't get. I mean, it's weird. They
you have
do
that,
hit
you
on
have that
me.
New York energy.
They do hit on me, but they're always. I just. No, it's flies. Yeah, like it's weird. They're little people. They're like, yeah, it's so weird. Pedophiliac shit. I'm always like, what? You're my son's age. Like, back off.
With that,
Well, you
with
have
that, with that, Jessica,
Yeah.
with over 35 million residents, what is the
No,
most
don't
populous?
fucking ask
What's the
me.
what's the most populous city in the world? with
In the
over 30
world?
with over 35 million
Betty,
residents.
Betty.
No.
Okay, well, there you go. I don't know what the most popular city in the world is.
Maine.
London, Maine.
Go for it, my man.
Oh no, that was my answer.
I know.
But I'll just
Wait a
I'll
minute.
guess New York.
No.
Wait a minute. The most popular city that.
No, not most popular, most populous.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh,
Popular would be subjective. I mean, I think it's popular. Doesn't mean you
That's
think
why-
it's popular.
That's why I was like, wait
That's
a
why
minute.
you said Paris.
That's why I said
was like,
Paris,
why
'cause
are
it's
you
your
saying
favorite.
Paris?
No.
The most,
Which one has the highest population? The most
I
popular.
like whatever city they filmed 40-Year-Old Virgin in.
Oh, the highest population is China.
That's a
That's not a
country.
city.
The city.
Oh, we're in cities. Okay.
Alaska.
Beijing.
It is Beijing.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
That's a group. That was a group
Carry
effort.
over my answer from the last
That was a
one.
group effort. That was a lot of group effort here.
well, the Chinese do know how to
We're
get
collaborating right
Oh no,
now.
dude. No, I'm sorry. The last question was Beijing. You messed me up. The last
Oh.
answer for the last question was Beijing, right?
Oh,
We were
it's
talking
not.
about what is the capital of China? It was Beijing.
Yeah.
No. So
But
it's
it's
not.
got to be China, India. It's got to be
You can't
Somewhere
Mumbai.
in
Handle it
India.
like
But
that.
like, what's
Mumbai.
a city in India? Mumbai. There you go.
No,
Is it
so
Mumbai?
this answer is going to go to the house. It is
Yemen.
Tokyo. Tokyo with 35 million. Yeah.
No, I forgot about Japan.
Most people do, I think.
Do we even care?
I'm sorry. That's so wrong, dude. Like, I'm sorry if you're watching this show and you're from Japan. I don't
Oh,
think
just
I don't think
kidding.
this show is international yet.
Actually, I love Michelle Mazaliki, and she's Japanese.
There you go. Do any of you do any impressions?
Mike, you know?
No. I always ask
I-
because there's a few people in the audience who always ask about impressions, so
Okay.
I just
What-
kind of make it a thing now.
What kind of impression do they want? Because I can give you a couple.
No, it's
Jessica's
just
gonna do
whether or
the
not.
impression of Catherine Keener from the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
She's been doing an impression this whole time.
Yeah. No.
That's really, guys, I talk like this. Really, guys, say, what? I mean, I don't understand. Like, normally I'm just like this, so it's good.
Do
That
an
was
impression of
Catherine.
somebody, Jessica, do an impression of somebody willing to sleep with a younger black guy.
Here's the deal. That's
Here's
not out
my
of
lo-
the question,
here's
except
my long
for the
titties.
fucking Kool-Aid. Except for the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid, you got me. You killed me at the Kool-Aid. Okay, you like lost me at the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid has never caused dryness ever. This is a first.
Yeah.
Dryness.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say.
There to see.
I thought you were gonna say he had you until the long titties, but
No,
No, man,
They're
that's a
my
selling point.
favorites. They're called hide and go titties.
How do you go?
They're so awesome.
Go.
Guys, if you have any questions for the guests, please let me know. Please
They
let me know.
don't. Is there anyone out there? Why don't they have questions? Is there anybody out there?
There's people, but I'm not reading the chat because it's been moving.
Oh.
I'm not going to read the chat.
Oh, it's moving? What does that mean? Moving to another chat?
No, moving meaning people are talking, but I'm not.
Oh.
I got to sit there and listen to you, and I'm not going to sit there and read all the chat. But if you have questions, let me know, guys.
That's why I'm getting divorced.
All right, Jessica, why did you get into comedy?
Because my astrologer told me to.
No, they didn't.
Here's the deal. I had okay, and I'm gonna do like the abridged version because you know I can't shut up. And just shut me up, Chris. You know you do.
All right, Mike, you're next. Why did you get into comedy?
In a nutshell, I'm an actress. That's what I've done. I raised my
I
kids.
know. That's what I've been saying. Oh my.
Okay, so I'm Catherine Keener, and what happened is I decided to change my career. So I went from brunette to blonde, and then I was like, fuck it, let's go into comedy. In a nutshell, I was an actress. I raised my kids. My kids got older. I had a nervous breakdown. I was super fucked up. When I came out of the nervous breakdown, my astrologer said to me, you have 4 months to do something with your life, and you're supposed to be, he didn't know me before this. I went to him after the breakdown, and he said, you're supposed to be acting. You're supposed to be, he knew nothing about me. He goes, you're supposed to be acting. You're supposed to be doing something. A friend of mine who's a big comedian, I happened to run into him a week later afterwards at a car wash. And he said, I said, I'm going to get back into acting. He said, I want to introduce you to my agent. I said, oh my God, I'm not ready. Cause I just decided, and the astrologer told me that I had 4 months. And if I missed the window of 4 months, then I would lose it out forever. This comedian said, come to my show. I went to a show. He said, why don't you just sign up for a class at Flappers so you can start auditioning again. It'll get you back into the groove. I signed up for a class at Flappers. I didn't hate it, and I didn't suck. Of course, that was great. And then the rest is history.
Nice.
That was my rich version. Okay. I've been doing it for 3.5 years, and I love it. Am I great? No, probably not. Probably suck, but I don't even care. I love it.
I have to be honest. I expected at least one nipple to be in that story.
Okay, Mike, I don't have the long hanging nipples anymore.
In his defense, he didn't say long hanging nipples. He just said he expected a nipple. He's fixated.
I want you to know, as a 48-year-old
I'm very
woman
tunnel vision.
who's almost getting divorced, this feels great. I'll take it. I don't care. I'm like, wow, you think I'm cute? Thanks. Thanks. That's great. Thank you.
Well, listen,
Divorced and Ohio bound.
I can tell you this: my energy has a big penis. So
Yeah, I'm sure she can feel that. Yeah.
I totally feel the big penis energy.
With that being said, what's the capital of Kenya?
what?
No one knows this? Yeah. Who said Nairobi?
Me.
It is Nairobi.
Yes!
No, it's
Fucking
not.
yes!
It is Nairobi.
No,
I
it's
did it!
It is definitely Wakanda.
I love
Wakanda
by the way,
forever.
I just did a whole dance video to, oh my God, Wakanda. That's hilarious. So,
Oh my God.
you're gonna see it. But what's interesting, it was for Wakanda, but it was actually The Weeknd singing it.
My God.
Was the dance for Wakanda or the song was for
The
Wakanda?
dance is for Wakanda. I'm doing a Black Lives Matter dance because it's very important to me. And then and I just did it. It wasn't good, so I have to redo it. But
How about you, Mike? What got you into comedy, buddy?
Oh God, peer pressure. I didn't really want to do comedy, to be
Really?
honest. I'm not a center of attention type person. I being on stage is not even what addicts me to comedy. I love the effect on people's lives. Like the faces and then meeting people after the show is probably my favorite part. I've grown to love being on stage because of that instant gratification feeling. Like I say something, I create something, and you tell me how you feel about it right then and there. Like I ain't gotta wait, I ain't gotta plant no seeds, I ain't gotta wait for an email. It's very direct and honest, and that's what makes me like being on stage. But when I first started, I did everything to avoid the stage. I didn't even go after my first gig myself until I was like for like 2 years. It was kind of a snowball effect. I did the first time I ever was on stage was I auditioned for an improv team, and my sister is a very boisterous person, so she saw me audition for the improv team, and she told my church that I do comedy, that I'm a comedian. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, if I flush the toilet once, that don't make me a plumber. Why would you tell them I'm a comedian? Like, that makes sense. So then the church started asking me to host different stuff. Can't say no to the church, so I started to host different stuff. And then my friends signed me up for a local competition. Ended up second in that competition, which the prize for second was an automatic entry to another competition. Then I did that competition, and then I finished second in that competition. And the winner got a week of work at the comedy club. Like, so it was never like I never really like went after a gig until people was like, "Oh man, they're gonna give you money for this." I was like, "All right, I'll give it a shot."
That's cool,
But,
man.
yeah, mostly just peer pressure.
Well, you're the first person I've heard with that answer, and I'm glad you're doing it because your stuff is great, dude.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
So I'm just curious. He's the first person with that answer. So you've heard the astrologist sent me to go do something. Just checking, Chris. Just checking that I'm the first
Dude,
one.
you're like the 18th lady I've heard say that. I'm just kidding.
It's a very common start to comedy.
It is California.
But the reason why I mentioned that is just find it extremely interesting that like it's not even something like he was like going for. You know
I
what
know,
I mean?
I'm
I just
teasing you.
like I think that's super fascinating in itself because yeah, I don't know, because I think a lot of us do, like I love attention. You know, you see me at a party, I like talking. I like the attention. I do like the instant gratification of being on stage, like you guys. Like you get up there, you make a joke, and you get that laugh and that interaction with the crowd. Like I love all that, but it's something that, you know, I'm doing it because it's more therapeutic for me because of my anger issues. My wife, just so you know, Mike, my wife said like I needed therapy or go do stand up because they're always working their shit out on stage. Because she used to hang out with like Fluffy and all those guys when she was younger. And so she told me, like, you need to go do this. So I chose comedy over therapy. It just seemed more realistic. But yeah,
I have both. I do both.
how about you, Amy? Because you're still pretty new in it. Like, what made you go, you know what, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, I'm still new. I'm an actress as well, Jessica, and I started comedy because it scared me. You know, I've been a stage actor for a long time, and being on stage as a different character is a very different experience than going out there as a comic. And I felt like I was, you know, I was turning 40, and I was like, well, I need to start doing stuff that scares me, because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to do it. I just got to get over this shit. So I started taking a class, and I was okay at it, and I just kept going and hoping to get better. And so
she's fucking good. Really good. For her being as newish, I'm not kidding you. Like when she was like, I'm in it for 3 months, I was like, what? Like what? I was like, yeah.
Jessica's my biggest
I'm her agent.
I love
I'm
her.
her
She is, yeah,
I'm her agent. I can't stand it. Like I love her.
Real quick, we got Mark in the audience. Mark Kleber says, tell Jessica and Amy Mark from Chicago says hi.
Hi, Mark.
Oh,
Hi,
you were in a show with him? All right. And then we have...
He's a Chicago booking agent.
And then Charlie Sanchez, do you feel like you've always wanted to do comedy? Like, did your friends always tell you, you're so funny, you should do comedy? Any of you guys have that?
Yes.
I've heard people say that before. Like, oh, you should do comedy.
Well, no, you know what I heard is people after I went on stage, everyone's like, I can't believe you weren't doing this before. You were a dramatic actress.
You know what I get? I get your last name's Kidder. You should be on stage. Ha ha, you're such a kidder. I've gotten that my whole freaking life.
Oh my gosh.
I should have been like, just Christopher Jerk or Christopher Asshole, because that's more realistic.
Yeah.
What's up, Twisted? We got Twisted out in the audience. What's up? He said, "What's up, Chris?" So I'm just saying, "What's up, back?" Hey, awesome guys. Well, real quick, I want everyone to know where they can find you. Start with ladies first. We'll go right back around. Amy, where can people find you on social media?
I'm at Amy P Comedy on Instagram and Twitter. I don't have a TikTok because I'm 80 deep down inside. Yeah, that's where people can find me.
I have a TikTok.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know what it is, really.
How about you, Jessica? What's your TikTok?
I don't have a TikTok because I have kids. So I let them TikTok for me and then post me looking like an idiot. I'm JT Winther on Instagram. I'm Jessica Edwards Winther on Facebook. I don't know, my Facebook and Instagram don't match up because I'm also 80.
Mine don't either.
I don't care. Like, my Instagram is my JT Winther on Instagram. That's what I post the most. I'm not even on Facebook. And everybody that's on Facebook, I'm like, occasionally I'll post meaningful shit on there.
I feel like the universe would crash if you and the lady from 40-Year-Old Virgin was in the same room. I don't.
Okay,
You think it would be like a time continuum where like the same matter
like
can't be in the same space?
A glitch in the matrix.
We've been in the same room. She also has children, and we have been at the same surf shop together. So there you go. We did not talk, but we were there.
Insane. People would pay good money just to see y'all have a conversation. Y'all
Is
don't
that
even
when-
have to do anything.
Was that when all of the terrible stuff in 2020 started, though? Was that when, like, coronavirus came?
that's-
When we got together and all this stuff was, you and Kat and Keener were in a room?
We could be sisters, and we could play sisters. And it's funny. I think that sometimes when I watch her, I'm like, we could be sisters, and we'd be so good at this. Like,
How about you, Mike? Where can people find you online? Anything coming up?
Yeah, no, I'm doing Instagram mostly. I'm on Facebook and I think I'm on Twitter. But mostly trying to get my Instagram numbers up. So holla at me on Instagram if you like me at Mike Paramore Jr. The only thing I'm doing on Facebook is my relationship show. Is kind of a funny little twist trying to fix dating, and we talk about different topics every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's called Let's Be Honest with Mike Paramore. And
you have guests?
Yep. Talk to a different guest each week about different topics. The first episode was what's wrong with dating, and we got into a heated debate about that. We got a couple of different topics that's going to be this season. Who comes first, mother, wife, or daughter? We got how to know when to let somebody go. We got what does it mean to be a man. We got a lot of little interesting things.
So it's like
talk about.
It's a serious show.
No, it's not serious. Well, here's it's kind of a marriage because I'm a comedian, but I study psychology in college. So like I counseled, so I have a little insight on all these little things. And then I get guests on that have insight also, but we're not conducting ourselves in a serious matter. We're going to be talking about a serious topic, giving serious advice, but it's still just two people clowning. So
well, if you ever need someone who has a successful 19-year relationship, just let me know. Hit me up. And I'm a very honest person. If anyone knows
we all want to
me,
be on.
We all want to be on your show. You got to put us on your show.
I will send y'all. Listen, I got a whole heap of topics. I will send y'all the topics.
I'll bring my saggy boobs.
Y'all tell me which one y'all want to do. I would be so happy to get Jessica back in my life again.
But not me.
No, definitely.
he's got something personal. Amy, you and I are off the table.
I know,
She's
we're
not.
we're like in our own.
I want you to know, Amy, you're gonna go blonde in 4 years. It's gonna change your life. I was a brunette until I was 45. I went blonde, and that's a whole other show. I was stopped at TSA.
I would want to just be, as long as you didn't mind me calling you the chick from 40-Year-Old Virgin, we would get along.
No, we will have a problem. Just FYI, we will have a problem, okay? You can call me Empress. You can call me Queen of Cups, but you cannot call me Captain Keener.
No, here's what's funny. I won't call you Captain Keener. I will call you the chick
40-year-old
from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, you know what, Mike? We're going to get a tight relationship happening that way. We are going to connect. I am so glad you studied psychology because I also studied psychology. It was at community college, but fuck it.
Oh my God.
A very aggressive education.
All right, guys, real quick, just to tally up the score, we got Mike with 3 questions correct. We have Jess with 5 questions correct. And Amy is our winner of the night with 6 questions correct.
Oh,
Ooh, a barn burner.
yay.
Good job. I think the house won with like 10 questions
I
correct.
think
But,
that's true.
yes. But good job.
cheated.
But you know what? Good job. These questions, honestly, like out of all the trivia nights I've done, these were definitely by far the hardest.
Thank
They
you for
definitely
doing
were.
Yes, they were.
glad I
So
wasn't part of it.
sorry I didn't like throw them on you before, but I like to surprise people. And surprise. Yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out the show tonight. If you're not aware, if you have a joke and you want to win $50, I have a June joke contest. You can go to www.suchakidder.com for all the information there. I am accepting all the submissions currently, and the winner will be the second week of July. With that being said, if you can, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share, comment, all that mumbo jumbo. And thanks. We'll see you guys next Thursday. And remember, keep creating, keep smiling, and for God's sake, keep laughing. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you all.
Thank
It
you.
means the
Thank
world.
you.
Yes.
All right.
Are we
Ciao.
supposed to leave?
No, you don't have to leave.
Oh, okay. I don't know what.
I don't think I know how to leave.
You don't have to leave yet. Don't leave me.
I just wanted to catch up with everybody.